the criteria I use to determine the realness of our reality. If you have a perspective, I am poor, that perspective is not true in the sense that as consciousness, consciousness cannot be poor. If you have a perspective, I am sick, that perspective is not true from the point of view of yourself as well-being. If you have a perspective, I am depressed, that perspective is not true from the point of view of yourself as bliss. A perspective that is anti-life, anti-abundance, anti-well-being and anti-happiness cannot be true, as life is presence and not absence, life is one and not zero. Sickness is the opposite of life. Poverty is the opposite of life. Depression is the opposite of life. Therefore, if you have a perspective I am poor, and you manifest this alternate false reality, a twisted reality that appears real and can be experienced by your five senses, it is still false in the sense that this reality is anti-life. Your five senses cannot be the criteria that you use to determine what is real and what is false, as your five senses can perceive both the existence of life as well as the existence of struggles against life. The perspective I am poor or I am sick is therefore not real. Just because you can experience this falseness in the form of a reality which is tangible to your five senses, does not make them real. Just because you are able to see your image in a mirror does not make the image in the mirror real. I am poor is just a perspective. It is not real. I am sick is a perspective. It is not real. I am depressed is a perspective. It is not real. The truth is that you are well-being. Because you exist, you are one, not zero. Anything that is the opposite of well-being is false, regardless of whether they can be experienced by your five senses, regardless of whether they are in your reality or not. The criteria of reality is not determined by whether you can or cannot experience them through your five senses. The criteria of reality is dependent on one thing and one thing only: well-being. Anything that has the component of well-being is real. Anything that does not encompass well-being is false, regardless of the fact that it can be experienced. There is the real you that is independent of your perspective, and there is the perspective of you that either confirms the identity of the real you or denies the identity of the real you. Saying that you are poor is an insult to the you that is well-being, to the you that is prosperous. Saying that you are sick is an insult to the you that is well-being, to the you that is full of vitality and energy. Saying that you are depressed is an insult to the you that is joyful, to the you that is blissful. What an amazing definition of reality. Truly inspiring. Self-Mastery International. The 19th of March 2020, 09:00 hours.